Felicitations, aficionados! Do you like immersing yourself to immersive sims? After checking the category out, my reply would also be, no I don't. But what if you could immerse yourself with the 100% accurate and real life of an American? People that live in the land of the free. My last statement can change from person to person, namely Native Americans. When that is the case, land suddenly becomes a bit less free. Restricted, even. They even may try to bury you alive. If you would like to know more about this, then let me introduce you to Weird West. After my abysmal review of the Blood West, which made the sales plummet to the same level of the mines in Dwarf Fortress, they decided to change the gameplay a bit. Twice. In Weird West, you are absolutely free to do whatever you want. Go to a town, kill people and rob them without killing them. Wait for it to become nighttime, pickpocket them during their sleep. Go hunting, die horribly because you forgot to stack up bullets. Try to fight melee, realize it is utter garbage, die again. Purchase bullets, get robbed, spend all of your bullets defending yourself. Get yourself a posse, watch them die horribly because they walked into fire. Find valuable treasury, make room in your inventory for it. Die because what you threw away was antidote for poison. Rinse and repeat. Weird West truly is a special game. Throughout the game, you play stories of 5 different characters that seemingly have nothing to do with each other, until some neckbeards decide that they want immortality, and your characters play a part in their story, while living their own stories. These characters are Bounty Hunter. One day, wakes up in her kitchen to the sounds of gunshots. Her son is fucking dead. Her husband got captured by a gang, and from some investigation, she finds out that they are planning to eat him. Yeah, there are sirens in this game that eat people. But do you know what really stresses the word weird in the title? Amount of Asian people in this game. Truly, a story about West cannot be written without the Chinaman. Anyway, Pigman. He suddenly wakes up, tied near a tree with the body of a pig. After the woman who changed her into a pig leaves, Tree starts talking to him, which has the most American way of talking in the entire game. After learning what is going on, Joe comes to save you and you leave. Only thing you remember is the necklace you got from your wife. So you try to find the necklace and from it, your wife. I will spoil the ending for this because it turns out that the wife you were searching for actually was the person that gave you to the witch. Because you were a brothel owner, who also was a certified wife beater. In all of my characters, my pigman had the highest reputation from my actions. The Native. Apparently, the story of the Native American is based on real events. You and your brother are sent to hunt down a guy who got possessed by the spirit of greed, who would later turn into a Wendigo if left like that. You search for the guy who actually turned into Wendigo while playing with this character. Werewolf. You are a werewolf that is not very friendly with the onirists. You can think of them as witches. It's like a furries versus weeps with faith kinda deal. There's a blood moon that can give all werewolves incredible power. You are tasked by the father of your furry RP group to find and activate the power of the blood moon. But one onirist comes to you during your travels and tells, stuff is being hidden from you. You kill her. Then you check out the hidden basement. And there is one onirist there that work with your group. So you kill her as well. Father gets angry and tries to kill you for that. You kill father and open the door to find out that father was planning to use the power of the blood moon to become the ruler of the West. You kill everyone else and try to find the blood moon. And lastly, the onirist. With the onirist, you are tasked to find items that can give you the visions of the past throughout your adventure of fetch quests. You understand how immortals came to be, and try to find where they are operating and what their purpose is. With the onirist, however, I need to tell you some stuff. During your adventures with all of the characters, you encounter an event called A Witch on Crossroads. It's always the same character, named Heathen. She sometimes asks you questions, sometimes play games with you, or sometimes just talk. At the end of most conversations with her, she gifts you something in the box. In one of the encounters, she invites you to a slap championship. You get infinite tries. All you need to do is to slap her once. But every time you try, you get smacked, but she evades all. After getting angry, you probably would want to shoot her, but She is simply invincible. Doesn't even get mad at you for trying to kill her. What you need to do to win the slap game is get inside to the room where you are not allowed to be in, steal a legendary amulet, which gives you incredible slapping speed, and next time you play, you win it. She commends your ballsiness for sneaking and stealing the amulet too. Other thing I will mention is, there's a slate in the town Cedar Flats. With any other character, you cannot read what it says, but with Oniarist, you can actually read it. When you read it, it gives you a location in your map. That location is a temple that was closed for many years. Inside, Genshin Impact players and their explosive feces. At the end of the temple, you find a slate which gives you some steps you need to take. When you follow it, you get to be a werewolf yourself. This game is truly beautiful. So, gameplay. After you start playing on the hardest difficulty, you will realize that this is basically Splinter Cell. Because an open fight is a sure way to die instantly. Against normal people, you stand a chance, but if they get armor and more HP than 90, you will start to have a rough time. That is why, in my opinion, settle with stealth takedowns. It is objectively the best way to play the game. No matter their HP, stealth takedown feints everyone. After that, you carry them to somewhere safe and melee them to death. If you don't kill them, they may wake up in a map transition. So if you want to be successful, you will see this scene a lot. Skills. Every character has skills that can let them get the upper hand during fights. Bounty Hunter can use female privilege and slow time. Pigman can shit himself and charge into enemy. Also, it is harder to stealth with Pigman, because the thickness of his ass cheeks makes sound after you do a dodge roll. Native can run. No, it's not a joke. And he can summon a bear. Werewolf obviously can turn into a werewolf and put up buff zones that heal or buff his own pussy. Oniarist can shift in and out of reality, and also can put up a frontal shield that deflects bullets back to the attacker. Other than character skills, you also have weapon skills. These can be activated when you aim your weapon down. By the way, aiming is a bit weird in this game, but you get used to it. Shortly, if the line is on the enemy, you can target them, no matter the elevation. Every character also has the bullet time dodge from Max Payne. All of the skills require you to use action points. They require 1 or 2 bars to use. You only get a maximum pool of 4 bars. Ways to fill it up are limited. Firstly, more you fight, more it fills. Secondly, resting. If you rest in an inn or a random bed, you get max action points. And lastly, monster energy. If you drink it, you also get your action points back. After I said all this, if you decide to play, you will realize one thing. Every skill is useless except the sentry silencer for the rifle. Sentry silencer makes your next shot not produce any noise, and makes it deal 2 times the damage to targets that are unsuspecting. Also, it only costs 1 bar, and your action points over time fills up to 1 bar. So, only thing you need to do is to just wait after every shot you take. Find yourself the best rifle you can, and you will have literally no problem. Just in case, get yourself a 50% reduction armor though. If you cannot find a high rarity rifle, simply try to find ores. In the blacksmith, you can upgrade your weapons if you carry enough ores for the higher rarity. However, 5-star legendary weapons can only be bought from shops. Find the 5-star rifle, steal enough stuff and hunt down enough bounties to get the money. And after you acquire the rifle, your damage with the sentry silencer will be around 800. Of course, armor of the enemies can affect this number. However, none of the human enemies you can find in the game can survive a sentry silencer shot from the 5-star rifle. Do exactly this, and you will have no problem getting through everything. After you complete a character's story, your equipment won't transfer, but they still will be in the world, for you to go and talk to them. You will be able to recruit them to your posse. When you do that, you will get all the equipment, nymph relics, and golden ace of spades back. However, you won't get your money back, so care about it. You use Nimprelix to buy skills, and you use Golden Ace of Spades to buy perks. Perks are buffs that stay active on all of your characters. Also, with every new character you get, be sure to buy yourself a horse from one of the towns. They give you the benefit of not getting old when you travel on the map. Going from one place to another with a horse doesn't take very long. If you don't have a horse, however, waiting time can rise up to 3 times the amount. Keep in mind that stolen ones don't stay with you after you go to a location. Buying a horse also comes with the benefit of having more inventory space. You will run out of inventory space. Trust me. When I said you have freedom, I really mean it. Let me give you an example. During the Bounty Hunter campaign, you arrive to the mayor's manor to find out about your husband's whereabouts, during which mayor asks you to get the rights to a farmland back for the price of helping you. I accept it, then I kill the mayor. Go to the farm, kill everyone in it, take the rights, come back to manor, kill everyone again, and after that, get the paper that has information about the husband's whereabouts. Did I have to do it like that? Probably not. Did it feel fun? Absolutely. Fast forward to the moment I find my husband. I find him, we talk, it's time to get him out of the place. I kill him instead, because he was probably cheating on me. I love being a woman. This game is also not very long. If you only follow main quests, it becomes even shorter. I give it a score, which makes the game count as a game that truly has been developed. With all the random encounters, side quests, and kidnappings, I recommend you try out the game. Story of Bounty Hunter is free to play. To my luck, rest of the game also was free to play in my copy. Thank you all for watching, have a good one. And never forget, don't use melee.